Alright, this video today is going to show a little project I've been working on here. I bought this, it's a cast aluminum scale-sized GG1 shell off of eBay a little while ago. It was a House of Duddy, which was now defunct manufacturer of all kind of train products. But anyhow, I bought this GG1 shell as a project because it looked pretty interesting to me. So this whole thing shows the buildup of this scale GG1, and also on eBay I bought these motors. These are AMT motors, I believe, and they were being offered for sale on eBay. They didn't have the brushes or the brush springs, and I guess they were new old stock or whatever, but I got them for a pretty good price. They're real strong motors. They're 7-pole armatures. It's a pretty high quality motor, universal type motor. And at this point, I've built up two power trucks for this thing. And the motor is similar to Lionel. Has a little worm on the shaft here. And what I did is I've machined up this truck here, and I designed up a worm wheel to work with that gear. I made some wheels, the roller pickup here, and also I have the side spur gears on that. So that worked out pretty good, and it runs pretty good so far. Given its size, it's probably going to be best to run this on the 072 track, which luckily I have a loop of 072 that goes around my downstairs, because my layout doesn't have that. And although the thing will run on even 042, the overhang of the body shell is enormous, and it hits things when it goes around, so it's not really practical to run on the layout I have. But I had a lot of fun making that. The blocks out of aluminum, kind of similar to the design that Lionel had. The motor bolts into the framework here with one screw, and it's got the worm gear drive, and all the wheels are powered, so that should be good. The other thing I've made with the 3D printer, I made up a solid model of a side truck frame for the GG1. Tried to keep it pretty close to true, so that's going to obviously mount to the sides of the wheel here. I haven't got around to making the mounts and whatnot for that, so that came out pretty good. In this, I'm going to dye these black when I get around to it, and I've made a lot of the trim pieces. This is the side vents that go there, and then I have these little inserts here that go into the windows there, and then I have some other window inserts. I also made these little wheel inserts that'll fit into there at a later date, and I've got to dye all these up too, so that should look pretty good when I'm done. At this point, I have both motors running off a regular Lionel 3-position E unit that I rebuilt, and what I'm going to do further down the line is I have a whistle relay. So what I'm going to do is use the whistle relay to trip the E unit. So I'll have the E unit on all the time, and when I want to change directions on the engine, all I need to do is hit the whistle control, and that'll cycle the E unit. So if you stop this train with the regular AC throttle control and start it again, it'll continue off in the same direction even though the E unit's active. Now on this thing, this is a rough casting, so I've still got to polish that up and clean it up and fit all the inserts I made into the shell. I'm going to add a smoke unit to this also. I'll have directional lighting. I may or may not have a horn in it. I haven't decided yet, because I generally don't even use any kind of sounds or anything. I don't have any interest in doing it. So at this point, I've got a running frame, and next I also have to make the leading and trailing trucks. So that's a little bit more work involved. But all in all, it's been a pretty interesting project, and as I go on, I'll keep making videos on this and have different parts of what I'm making as I make more and more progress on it. So thanks for looking.